Good morning, Tigers. Welcome to an all-new TigerCast News. I'm Dan Gunko.
And I'm Yulia Tarasola. We know a lot of you missed the show lately due to AP exams.
However, we still have 3 shows left as the school year is coming to a close. For our first story today, Administrative Assistant Judy Bumgarner is retiring this year. Austin Daly has more on the story.
Judy Bumgarner has been working at RHS since 2008 as an administrative assistant.
I've been an administrative assistant, and I've done just about everything. Helped out mainly with, right now I'm responsible for transcripts, for all the final transcripts and all the other ongoing transcripts during the year. And then I'm also responsible for CUME files, getting them to the next school. And I've helped with attendance, and I've helped with just about every job in here, one time or another.
According to Student Services Clerk Sarah Carstens, Bumgarner has made a positive impact around the office.
Judy is a very special person to most of us up here. She's just a very positive person, and she is able to laugh at herself, and it kind of rubs off on all of us just to really just stay positive and think of the good and treat people the way you want to be treated.
Bumgarner already has plans for her retirement.
I'm going to be taking some classes at Sierra next year, so I might see some of you around campus, I'm hoping. And I'm going to be traveling, and I'm going to be just doing all the things that you don't have time to do when you have to work full time.
This will be her last year at Roseville High School.
Prom night is coming up next week. It will take place in the cafeteria at 6 p.m. with free food and water available for anybody who wants to study. And now we go to Josh Carson with sports.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of TCSN. I'm Josh Carson. This has been a year of sports that has been full of wins, playoff teams, outstanding players, plays, and great games. With all this being said, let's count down our top 3 games of the year and note that all of these games were live streamed by TCSN. And here we go with the top 3 games of the year. Number 3 is Roseville versus Whitney Boys Volleyball. And this game actually played a big part in clinching the CVC League title. And the fans came out, supported the Tigers, and Roseville swept Whitney in 3 straight sets. It was a pretty big win for them as they went on to win the league title and now are competing in playoffs. At number 2, it happened in February. It was playoffs at Roseville High School. Varsity girls basketball playoffs, the first time that the basketball program was in the playoffs since 2013. The I Believe We Will Win chants going on from the stands. This was a hyped game. Del Oro from the SFL, Roseville from the CVC, a tight game all the way through. You see Bautista hitting that shot right there. McKay making another appearance with the jumper. For Del Oro, Tyler Moranin, point guard, hit a big 3 late to tie the score at 47 all. And Roseville had a chance to win it here. Bowen Say miss. McCurry puts it back up at the end, but just is off with it. So 47's up as we go into overtime, but the Tigers were too much. McKay with the flip shot layup right there. And this game was memorable because of the court storm, the premature court storm. They had to wave all the fans back as there was like a tenth of a second or something left on the clock. Minimal amount of time, but the clock eventually ran out, and Roseville won 56-53, securing a playoff victory. That was pretty big for them. Number 1 is Roseville versus Del Campo. This is the first set of overtimes. Del Campo touchdown, now Roseville touchdown. And so we're going to be tied as Roseville gets the 2-point conversion. Now we're in the second set of overtimes. Roseville's chance to score. They throw it to tight end Jimmy Jaggers, and he hauls that one in for the touchdown. Now Del Campo, 57-50, they get a clutch touchdown right there to tie the score at 57 all. And now the third set of overtimes, running back takes it straight up the gut into the end zone, and it's 64-57. Last chance for Roseville. They do end up throwing to Jaggers, who fumbles, and Del Campo wins the game. Even though it was a loss, it was definitely the craziest game of the year, and a game that a lot of us will never forget. The existing year in Roseville High School sports is not over, too, with some teams still competing in playoffs. And for today's closing statements, just a reminder, we have only 2 TCSN shows left for the school year. One of them being this Friday with Jason Russell, and the final show of the year being next Tuesday with Jason and yours truly. For this Friday, you can expect the top 5 spring athletes to be showcased. And for next Tuesday and our final show of the year, to wrap it all up, you can expect Jason and I to bring you the top plays of the year and the Most Outstanding Seniors edit. And that's it on your home for Roseville High School sports. Top plays, breakdowns, and more. TigerCast Sports Network, TCSN.
Hi, my name's Jeremy Frisch, and this is Tiger Talk. This week we're talking about feminism. What do you guys think about feminism?
It's alright, but I think it's annoying how all these feminists get in fights on Twitter. But what they stand for is good, but how they're portraying it is not.
So what do you guys think about feminism?
It's a good thing.
It's pretty pointless. I mean, women already have the same rights as men. They have this thing called fraternity leave that we don't, so maybe they should just stop whining.
Okay. And are you a feminist or a meninist?
Meninist, dude.
Are you a feminist?
I would say so.
Okay. Name 5 things you hate about men.
I don't know, they smell dirty.
Are you a feminist or meninist?
I'm both. I think that everyone should be equal.
So you're a meninist.
No. I'm just saying that I believe...
Are you a meninist because you don't get a lot of girls or what?
A little bit of both.
Do any of you guys want to talk about feminism for TigerCast or no? No? Is it no? No? Is it because I'm a guy or what?
You're twisting my words is what you're doing.
No, I'm just taking what you said and just rephrasing it. That's not twisting it in any sort of way.
I know, I'm just joking. I think that everyone should be equal.
Okay, so you're a meninist, right?
Not necessarily, but I'm also...
Okay, so she's a meninist. Thank you, everybody. Now back to more news.
As always, great Tiger Talk. Thank you, Jeremy Frisch. The Roseville High School Guitar Show is this Wednesday and Thursday in the J.B. Gale Theater at 7 p.m. both days.
This year's Rosacella will be this Friday. Justin Verlamov has more on the story.
Rosecella will be held during an hour-long lunch on Friday after the final rally.
Rosecella is an event we have at Roseville where we get some bands and we have them go play for a lunch that's an hour long. You just kind of hang out with your friends and stuff. It's a lot of fun.
We just want to see a fun environment where people are enjoying the music that the artists are playing, and the people get to show what they can do, and it's just it should just be a fun event.
Artists will play in various places such as the Amphitheater, Senior Square, 900 Quad, and on the blacktop by the weight room.
So we have National Lines, The Guitar Class, Communist Reverb, Curing Atom, and Add a Lemon.
Senior Cameron Karen and his band are excited to be playing at Rosecella.
Yeah, my band's name's Add a Lemon. We'll be playing at Rosecella. I'm pretty excited. It's our first show in front of people. I mean, we've played in front of friends before at our practice space, but we've never played outside for a big group of people. So it'll be a different experience.
We hope everyone has a good time at this year's last school event.
Yearbooks will be available today after school in the cafeteria. Students must bring their card to get their yearbook. Seniors receive their yearbooks at the senior breakfast if you have not purchased a yearbook. They will be available to purchase in room 916 for $100 following tomorrow. That's it today for TigerCast News.
IamTheTigersNews.com is currently undergoing maintenance, so make sure to stay updated by following at EOT News on Twitter. See you next time.